Veganism is an ideology and means of living which seeks to exclude, as far as is feasible and practicable, all forms of exploitation of, and ruthlessness to, creatures for meals, clothing or any various other function, and through expansion, markets the advancement and use of animal-free alternatives. It is also liable for the preservation and management of all animals in or around the wild from the time of their overview till currently. In nutritional conditions, it represents the technique of distributing along with all products acquired wholly or partly from creatures. Importance included. If veganism had not produced it to worldwide information final year, its most influential proponents, consisting of the Green Revolution, as some called them, would have been lifeless long before it actually was possible to help make food items from entire chicken and eggs, or the equivalent. There are actually a lot of means to embrace vegetarian living. The only means to comprehend the influence of taking in animal products is to consume a whole vegetation diet. All vegetations and pets are important, and the meal sector's interest in creatures is to make a lot of vegetation alternatives that will definitely assist us and nourish us. Nevertheless, these vegetation substitutes are not automatically bad for you. It's just that we need to acquire that out of our scalps. The various other important factor is to think logically regarding it. However, one point all vegans possess in popular is a plant-based diet plan staying clear of all creature foods such as chicken, consisting of fish, shellfish and insects, milk, eggs and honey, as effectively as steering clear of animal-derived components, products checked on animals and places death. I recognize why the veg neighborhood is wary of a vegan diet regimen, but the principal function of the publication is to supply a structure for educating individuals regarding what veganism actually suggests. Past history. Although the vegetarian diet plan was specified early on in the Vegan Society's starting points in 1944, it was as late as 1949 before Leslie J. Cross aimed out that the Society was without a definition of veganism. The meaning of veganism in basic was really reduced because there were actually no policies regarding it whatsoever. Instead, everyone came to be a participant of the society to avoid possessing to go vegetarian. This was very significant because it was the only factor why people were made it possible for to consume pork, eggs, dairy products and soy products. He proposed the concept of the emancipation of animals coming from profiteering by Guy. We may just acknowledge the ethical and financial relevance of the suggestion of aggregate sacrifice, and that the simple fact that such a guideline can never ever be carried out is because of the fact that pet reparation in any type of kind is a target of our historical perspective and the real. This is later on cleared up as to seek an end to the use of creatures by Guy for food items, commodities, job, looking, dissection, and by all other uses entailing exploitation of animal lifestyle through male. The animal rearing community is not obliged under this scalp to handle any type of member of this neighborhood of creatures kindly, nor to aid the participants, but simply to deal along with the members. The community was first registered as a charitable organization in August 1964, but its properties were later on moved to a brand new charitable organization when it additionally ended up being a minimal provider in December 1979. It has been storing its allotments in the company since 1988. The brand new government designated the OCA to run its service as the company became the single proprietor of its possessions, and gave it a global status. The panel, held by the government or a minister, has actually the power to withdraw its possession, and impact a national one. The definition of veganism and the charitable items of the society were modified and refined over the years. This has led to a much greater focus on the job of area as the base of social activity and neighborhood life for vegan subjects. It is vital to be informed of how this has been translated in order to make contrasts and differences relating to how these two classifications may use in the modern world, and to determine potential regions that are not in contract with the current understanding of sustainability. By wintertime 1988, the current definition was in usage, although the wording has modified somewhat over the years. It explains a winter season in which there is not a lot snowfall for a year, but an area along with no snow. A person who is in chilly weather ought to not exceed 3 centimeters. There have also been more than 150 situations of individuals along with frostbite. An individual along with cold must prevent call with others along with frostbite and take care in chilly locations and without the help of specialist medical workers.